Hi guys, I'm super excited to be here today. I'm going to give you a very condensed version of my mini testimony, so I'm excited. To kick it off, I just want to say that I'm originally from California, and when I was in high school, I was the only student that went to the East Coast, so it was a really, really big deal that I went 3,000 miles away from family and friends, so it was kind of crazy. And when I joined BU, I did not go in with the intention that I would be following Jesus or that would be a part of my story. Um, I had some really, really rough things happen to me over the pandemic and just kind of like after school ended in March. And I just didn't really decide to follow God. But God had different plans for me. I came to BU and I met some really awesome Cru people, and they kind of showed me the way. And actually, in September, as I was reading through the Bible and I was connecting more, I was able to accept Jesus back into my heart, which was really awesome. It was a big deal for me. And since then, this weekend, I've been able to go to the winter conference. And God spoke to me there again because I thought that when I accepted Jesus in my heart, that that was going to be the end of my transformation. But it really wasn't, because God is always transforming us and making us into new people through his love and through just all the amazing things that he's shown us. So he showed me a beautiful community this weekend. I've been struggling with like friendships in my past, and I was scared that when I came to BU, like I wouldn't find like-minded people. And I've been able to find a community that both loves each other and God. And that is absolutely incredible that I've been able to find faithful people who are just amazing at the same time. Um, so he's always transforming us. And it kind of reminds me of this like quote that my mom likes to say, because times have been like super, super rough. I'm not gonna lie, like we're living through a pandemic and we're isolated, and I don't have a roommate, and that's been like a struggle. But I've been able to find a lot of joy and happiness in being in this situation. And one of my favorite things that my mom's like to say is how she defines joy. And she defines joy as not the absence of sorrow, but the presence of God. So just kind of soak that in. Like our joy is just sitting in the presence of God. And what I've been trying to do is kind of like our spiritual disciplines are resting in the Lord and taking time to kind of listen to what God has to say to us. So you can find that joy and just taking a moment, just maybe even 5 minutes, to watch the sunset and be appreciative and have gratitude in that moment. Um, so I've also been able to be excited about this project that the Winter Conference told us about, the sake of the one. Winter Conference people, I got the shirt on. Woo! So I've been encouraged to share more about my relationship with God, and I hope you guys do too. I love the saying, for the sake of the one, because he is the one and the only one who will ever be the one. So, yes, I'm glad you guys got to hear my story. I will pass it back on to the MCs.